Have you ever wanted to look into retro games but aren't sure where to begin? Do you ever wonder which classic games stand the test of time and which ones don't hold up? These are some questions that have been bothering me for a while now, and I think it's about time to do something about it. So I'm going through gaming's history one game at a time to find the best games of all time. Welcome to the Gaming Archaeologist.
So I quite liked Circle of the Moon. It's not my favorite Castlevania game, but it was solidly designed and followed the formula established by Symphony of the Night fairly well, while also adding its own touches. Harmony of Dissonance, the second Castlevania game for the GBA, on the other hand... Apparently this one was trying to be more like Symphony of the Night. If that's true, then boy does that backfire. The game is not horrible, but when it's noticeably inferior to the other Castlevania games in just about every category, it feels a bit horrible. First of all, the graphics. It's obviously trying to mimic the style of Symphony of the Night, but it fails at it, with graphics that look less appealing than Circle of the Moon despite technically being better. Secondly, the music. Castlevania has a history of excellent soundtracks, and even when they weren't great, they were still atmospheric and memorable. The soundtrack for this game, on the other hand, ranges from ear-piercingly screechy to just bland and forgettable. The gameplay, the environments, the enemies, if you've played any Castlevania game before, chances are you've seen it all before and you've seen it done better. Even the story is bad. I didn't even think it was possible to make a story and characters that were less interesting than the ones in Circle of the Moon, but somehow Harmony of Dissonance managed to pull it off. It doesn't look good, the music and sound effects are boring, the gameplay is derivative and uninspired, the castle is uninteresting, it fails on just about every level. On its own, it's fine, passable even, but when put next to Circle of the Moon, it looks just pathetic. Put next to Symphony of the Night, it looks downright embarrassing. I'd rather play the original Castlevania over this, and considering how archaic and dated the original is, that's saying something. Harmony of Dissonance is a game that I cannot recommend, and you would be better off skipping this mediocre mess. My final score is a 5 out of 10. By far my least favorite Castlevania game of the ones I've played so far. So what do you think? Have you played Harmony of Dissonance? Do you agree with me, or did you think it was okay? Whatever your thoughts, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.